Hey everyone, I just wanted to give you guys my thoughts on the Leupold Mark 5. I've been running it for the past 2 months. My friend David Lott of DR Precision, he let me borrow one, and I've been able to use it at matches these past few months, and I just wanted to give you guys my thoughts on it. So here's a video of it. This is not going to be a detailed review of the Mark 5 because there's already good videos on that on other YouTube channels, so you guys can check that out, but this is just my opinion and thoughts after running it for 2 months. Many of you guys have heard of the Leupold Mark 5 with the PR2 Reticle. It's the most winning reticle right now in the PRS Pro Series. So I wanted to give it a try because I wanted to just see what the hype was all about and see for myself to see if I liked it. And I would say right now that the PR2 reticle, after running it for the past 2 months, is probably the best reticle right now for PRS. Let me show you guys what it looks like. So this is what the reticle looks like. As you can see, the center dot surrounding it is very open. From here to here is about 1/4 mil, and from here to here is about 1/4 mil. So you're getting about a 0.5 or 1/2 mil of open center. What that allows you to do is it allows you to spot your impacts a lot better because it's so open. Being able to spot your impacts and misses in PRS is a game changer. If you wanted to hold over for win, you can see those open dots. They're fine aiming points. This over here, over here, over here. And I really like that because if I wanted to hold over for win, like I have a fine aiming point with those open centers. I have a fine aiming point right there and right there, which makes it easier. And compared to the Zico or other reticles, let's say if I'm holding over for win, the aiming point may not be as fine because there's more clutter. A lot of people don't like the 1/4 mils, but to be honest with you, it was easy for me to learn and it's not that bad, to be honest. And it pushes you to make bolder corrections on the clock instead of the 0.2 mil hash marks. The 1/4 mil pushes you towards making bolder corrections. And for PRS, bolder corrections are better than fine corrections because we're shooting at targets that are about 0.6 to 1 mil wide, sometimes even bigger. So you're not making fine adjustments like you would maybe with F-class or bench rest. Also, the depth of field of the Leupold really surprised me. It was pretty close with the Zico depth of field for rimfire applications from 50 yards to 300 yards. I was able to test the depth of field for rimfire application. I set my parallax to 150 and the 100 yard target was still in focus, and the 200 yard target was also in focus, and out to I think 250, even beyond that, like it was still focused when I set the parallax to 150. So the depth of field on the Leupold was surprisingly good for its price. Also, it tracked really well. I didn't have no problems with tracking with the Leupold. The field of view is about the same as the Zico. I tested it at 20 times magnification because that's my normal magnification that I shoot in. And when I compared the depth of field of the two, it was about the same. And for the price, you can get it for about 2,100 MSRP, but you could probably get it around 1,800 to 2,000 street price. And to be honest with you, I think the Leupold Mark 5 with the PR2 reticle is the best scope for its tier that you could get. But I do like the Zico. I plan still using it as my main scope. I wish I could keep the Leupold, but just because of personal financial needs right now, I'm not going to be able to keep it. But if I could afford it right now, like I would totally like keep it, and I would say that the Leupold is a keeper. I'm not just saying that. I'm not even sponsored by them. I'm not just saying that because David Lott let me borrow it, but I'm saying that from the bottom of my heart. Like, this scope right here it's definitely a keeper. So if you're looking for your next scope, I would definitely consider the Leupold Mark 5 with the PR2 Reticle. It's very affordable. You're not going to spend as much money as a Zico or a Tangent Theta, and I think you're going to get the best bang for your buck with the Leupold.